Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
We're going to run our own restaurant. This is starting to get me excited.
Teams were pushed in their hardest challenge yet.
Oh, can you do it? You do it.
Here they come.
Having to impress 300 paying customers.
It's going to be like a service we've never seen before.
Here we go, guys. Bit of lamb fillet.
Winning people's choice.
I liked it, and it was good service.
And safety from elimination.
Paul and Blair.
While it was Carly and Tresnay who were sent to sudden death.
Back to SD, and we'll give it a good crack.
For the remaining teams, a shock announcement.
How much everyone earned will affect what happens at the very next challenge too.
We're certain we didn't earn the money that we wanted, and it's about to backfire.
Tonight, the results plate out.
It's time to reveal your ingredients.
Is that supposed to be an advantage?
And it puts the teams in a spin.
Whoops. This is the most important thing. We cannot serve that.
Because at the end of tonight, one team will go to sudden death.
No.
And it's a surprise result
You think it's perfect? I hope it is.
that's hard to swallow.
This is the night. I'm turning up the heat. This is the night. I'm standing on my feet. 'Cause this is the night. Tonight, I'm bringing it home. This is the night. I'll make it on my own. This is the night. I'll make it on my own.
Well, it's not a bad day to be walking into Kitchen HQ today. The pop-up restaurant, we earned the most money, which means we don't have to cook. Lovely feeling.
Today is the most nervous I've ever been. There is no weak teams anymore. Everyone is fighting, and they're fighting hard.
The competition's really ramped up. Everyone's feeling the pressure. One team's going to sudden death today, and we're praying it's not us.
We just need to cook our absolute best and make sure we avoid sudden death. We don't want to go back there again.
Teams, at the last challenge, you all ran a pop-up restaurant. Paul and Blair won the safety by earning the most money from the public. Carly and Tresnay were sent to sudden death. Now there's 6 teams standing in front of us.
Teams, you're about to go head-to-head with another team. It's going to be one team versus another. The winner will be safe. The loser goes into the showdown. And if you lose that, you'll find yourself in sudden death against Carly and Tresnay.
We don't want to cook against anyone, but Thalia and Bianca, those girls are the sweetest, most gorgeous people in this whole competition. We'd hate to cook against them.
So, I guess you're wondering who you will be cooking against.
Today, we are really nervous. We know that the amount of money we earned at the last challenge is going to affect how we go in this challenge, and we're not confident we earned very much money.
Brie and Jessica, of all the teams standing here, you've earned the most money at the last challenge. So you will be selecting your opponent first.
If Brie and Jess chose us, it would put the biggest fire in our bellies. Seriously.
They're probably our biggest competition. We are hoping the mums go to sudden death today.
Yeah. Taken down a peg.
Very big peg.
But you should think carefully, because whoever you choose will select the meat that both teams must use.
Is that supposed to be an advantage?
Do you know what? Any of these teams are they're all equally a threat to us, so we need to take an educated guess as to which team is going to cook which protein. Thalia and Bianca, we think they'll choose seafood, so
And that's what we want to cook
that's
today?
what we want to cook today. They're our girls.
We'd like to go head-to-head with Thalia and Bianca. It's nothing personal. It's just you were just thinking they might want to do the same protein as us.
Yeah.
So
Thalia and Bianca have really not put a foot wrong in this competition, so very poor choice by the mums.
Okay, Thalia and Bianca, you get to choose the main ingredient head into the storeroom and see what you can choose from.
Let's go.
Pick wisely, girls.
Good luck, girls.
We walk into the storeroom and see 6 ingredients in the fridge we can choose from. Lamb, pork, fish, shellfish, offal and game meat.
I think Bree and Jessica would be strong with fish and they'd be strong with lamb. We want to level the playing field. We want to do something that both of us are going to struggle with. Meats are definitely not our strong point, so we've got to choose. This is a big decision.
Okay. We really hope Thalia and Bianca choose seafood.
They know seafood, and I just think, like, if that were me and I was in that position head to head, I'd probably cook something that I know. What have you got for us, girls? She's got a cheeky little look on her face. Maybe there's something in there that we don't want, like offal or game.
Kathy and Anna, you are the next highest earners. Who would you like to cook against?
We would prefer to cook with lamb today. We love cooking with lamb. It's something that we're confident with. Helena and Vicky, 2 good Greek girls, they love their lamb. So hopefully we're going to get lucky. Vicky and Helena, and we're hoping they're going to choose similar proteins, hopefully.
We're pretty happy with cooking against Kathy and Anna because they have to deal with what protein we choose.
I'm thinking it's out of pork and lamb, Helena.
Oh, here they come.
For all we know, they can easily beat us, but we're confident today that we can win it. You know, we got this.
I just want to lift that lid up and find out what's underneath there.
Josh and Danielle, you're competing against Chloe and Kelly. Since you made more money in the last challenge, and since you have no choice of opponent, you get to choose the main ingredient for both teams.
This is a huge advantage for Josh and Danielle to get to choose the protein.
But probably not a good advantage to have to cook against us.
No.
What do you think they're going to choose? I hope they choose offal. Yeah, we really want to do something special.
I want to do offal. I never get to do it. All right, we know the girls probably want offal, so we won't get that.
Yeah, we won't go offal. We're thinking we're going to play to our strengths.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I wonder what's inside.
I know, I'm so excited. I love surprises. I don't.
Teams, it's time to reveal your ingredients.
Game meats, game on.
I think we do the duck.
Yeah.
I feel okay.
Yeah. Duck's okay.
Duck's okay, we can deal with duck.
We're going to cook with squab, even though we've never cooked it before.
First time for everything.
I think squab is a pigeon, but they're farm bred. It is a massive risk, but we think now's a good time to take these kind of risks.
We're going to cook with sardines.
I'm actually pretty happy with this one.
Teams, you know your opponents. You know what you're cooking with. You have just 30 minutes.
30 minutes is not long to cook with.
This is going to be one of the hardest challenges we've done so far.
The storeroom is open. Your time starts now.
Go, go, go. Good luck. Go. Thanks. Go. The clock starts and we've only got 30 minutes.
Okay.
Helena needs to go to the storeroom, grab our ingredients, and we've got to start cooking.
Ginger.
It was a bit crazy in the storeroom, you know. I think I banged my crate into a few heads. Oh, sorry, it's big.
That's all right.
Oh, man, I don't even know what I need now.
I need to use mushrooms today. I just grab the first mushroom I see and get out back to the kitchen.
All right, Josh, we want them as big as possible, don't we? About 150?
For the one-on-one challenge, we're making pan-fried barramundi in a Thai coconut broth with coriander salad.
Just dry that out as much as possible.
Head chef today is, no surprise, Josh. Don't really think about it anymore. Just go in there and know who it's going to be, so...
Oh, it's good you've accepted it.
First thing I need to do is gut these sardines. Oh, I always get the best jobs. How'd you go, sweetie?
Yeah, it went well.
For the one-on-one challenge, we're cooking stuffed sardines with tomato and black olive salsa.
This is a super Mediterranean dish.
This dish is gonna take you somewhere.
Definitely somewhere along the Mediterranean, on a beach, on a beautiful day. Oh.
Are you going to use this middle one?
This one.
Okay.
For a one-on-one challenge today, we are doing a roasted lamb rack with sautéed eggplant, olive tapenade and basil pesto.
You make sure that lamb is
perfect, Mum.
I haven't cooked a rack of lamb in the competition yet.
Oh, it's browning beautifully.
We can cook this dish in 30 minutes, but we are going to have to use every second.
Come on.
So that we have all those elements on the plate.
Hey, Len, how many beetroots? I don't know, just get a few roasting from now, yeah? Today for the 101 challenge, we're cooking as a tart crusted lamb with roasted beetroot salad and a goat's cheese yogurt sauce. We're choosing lamb because we're Greek and we love lamb. All right, we've got to stay clean. Yeah. First up, we get that beetroot into the oven for the beetroot salad. Out of all the elements in this dish, the beetroot is going to take the longest to cook. Therefore, we're going to pop the oven really high so it can cook in the next 30 minutes.
All right, Jessie, I'm just scoring the fat of this little ducky.
For the 101 challenge, we're making Thai duck salad with deep-fried vermicelli.
Gonna do some, put some light cheese in it, aren't we, as well? It's gonna be delicious.
It's going to take this entire half an hour to get these duck breasts cooked properly.
Duck was certainly not our first choice.
It certainly was not.
But we'll roll with what we've given.
We've got clear minds today and we're focused and we just need to cook a dish that's going to keep us safe from showdown.
I'm really worried about cooking the squab. We've never cooked it before. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take to cook through. I don't know how long it's going to take to get crispy. So I have to do a tester, otherwise I'll have no idea.
For the 101 cook-off, we're cooking deep-fried spiced squab with an Asian salad.
Squab is pigeon, but not as you know it. When we look at pigeons, we normally see those annoying things that flutter around, but these are a little bit bigger and they've got quite a nice, juicy breast.
All right, they're marinating. It won't have as long to marinate as normal, unfortunately.
We don't know how to cook squab, so our game plan is just to keep it simple. Marinate the squab, then coat it in Asian spices and deep fry it. How hard can it be?
And it goes in.
There's nothing like head-to-head competition to put fire in the belly.
Manu and Manu, simple, exciting.
All right, it's 5 minutes gone already.
I know, it's crazy.
Chloe and Kelly versus Josh and Danielle. Josh and Danielle are doing pan-fried barramundi in coconut broth with Asian salad.
So we'll just roughly chop everything, yeah? So it can just infuse into the broth.
This broth is really important to our dish. That's where all the flavour's going to come from.
Coconut milk stock, lemongrass is in.
Yep, beautiful.
Josh and Danielle are putting snow peas and mushrooms into their dish as well. Now, I just hope that they've got enough flavour in those ingredients.
We're going to use a portobello mushroom today. When I went into the store to grab it earlier, I just picked the first mushroom that I saw.
But we still think the flavours will be there.
That's really good already.
All right, I'm going to cook that on 4 minutes on each side.
Helena and Vicky are doing a za'atar crusted lamb with roasted beetroot salad and a goat's cheese yogurt.
That sounds interesting. Za'atar, beautiful spice mix from the Middle East.
I'm looking forward to that, actually. It could be quite flavoursome.
But they're up against Kathy and Anna, who are the masters of cooking lamb. This is going to be a great competition too.
Okay, Anna, I'm just pan-searing this lamb, and then I'm going to get it in the oven.
I want this lamb to be medium rare. So I want to have the lamb in the oven for 12 minutes, and then I want to let it rest for 10. There is absolutely no room for error.
Today, we're making Thai duck salad with deep-fried vermicelli.
Oh, wow, that looks awesome, babe. That looks awesome.
Once I've rendered the fat out of the duck, I place it in the oven over a rack.
Got your timers?
Yeah, I'm watching that.
Okay.
Smooth sailing over in Jess and Bree's kitchen. It's really hard to see who's going to win this, but we really, really hope it's Thalia and Bianca.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, it's looking good.
Thalia and Bianca are doing deep-fried Asian-style squab with Asian salad.
They've chosen squab.
They have indeed.
Oh, that's a beautiful bird to work with.
And if you get the crispy skin on there and it's medium rare, to die for.
It's dark, hey?
Yep, it's because it's got the 5 spice in there. I pull out the first tester and cut it open. Let's have a look. And it's raw in the middle. It's so red.
Raw?
Yeah, look.
Oh, wow. What the heck are we doing? We had the power to pick any protein and we chose game meat. How's your squab, girls? It's raw at the moment.
If we stuff this up, we're going to look like the biggest idiots.
We've got to do something because it's going to take about 10 minutes to cook this meat. Why didn't we pick seafood?
We've got 3 sets of teams going head-to-head, and their reward, safety from the next elimination. Bree and Jessica chose Thalia and Bianca as the team that they want to beat.
Sally and Bianca have got a lot to prove and they've got a lot of work to do.
I'm shaking, I'm really nervous.
In the head-to-head challenge, we're cooking deep-fried spice squab. I pull out the first tester and it's raw.
This is the most important thing, we cannot serve that. We are so nervous about this dish.
Can you please
Let's not lose it, because it's a great dish.
Yeah. If we don't nail this, we could be going to the showdown.
One team from the showdown is going to sudden death today, and we're praying it's not us. It's not an option for us to verse Colin and Tresnay.
Go fry, babies.
We'd hate to cook against Bianca and Thalia. It's nerve-wracking, especially because they remind me so much of my students, and I feel like I'm watching my students today, and I am a nervous wreck.
Chloe and Kelly are doing stuffed sardines with tomato and black olive salsa.
That sounds really nice, as long as they put enough flavour in there to make it special.
All right, Kel, 5 sardines there.
I need to get straight onto the stuffing for the sardines. I chop mint, parsley and basil, add garlic, lemon zest, pine nuts.
Yeah, that should be heaps stuff.
And then some crushed anchovies.
We needed to make sure we got really nice balance of flavours in this cloak.
Sardines, not my favourite fish. I wouldn't go out of my way to eat them.
There is no doubt that this sardine dish has been prepared, eaten and tasted in some far-flung corner of the world.
I've had these in Portugal, and at first I did not think I'd like them, but then I ended up loving it.
2 minutes to get these in the oven.
All right.
Helena, we've got 18 minutes.
Today we're cooking lamb against Kathy and Anna. We're cooking as a tart-crusted lamb with roasted beetroot salad and a goat's cheese yogurt sauce.
All right, I'm going to pop this lamb into the oven.
We're cooking with lamb backstrap because it doesn't take long in the oven.
I'm going to put that in the oven for 5 and then let it rest for 10. Can you check the beetroot? Oh, Vic, they are. Yep. They're good. That's what we want.
The oven that has the beetroot in it is way too hot. There's no way I can put my lamb in there. It will burn.
Can I put my lamb under yours?
Yep.
It was a split decision to let Helena and Vicky use the oven. I hope it doesn't come back to bite us.
I think, Chloe, this is a bit of a winning dish.
Maybe we might have a little bit of an edge over Josh and Danielle today. Josh, what are you cooking?
We're cooking a Thai-inspired coconut broth with a bit of barramundi.
Yum.
Barramundi has been cooked in this competition a few times now. Sardines, not so common.
What are you guys cooking?
We're going the other side of the world and doing a Mediterranean-style baked sardine.
Beautiful.
We got flair. Got flair.
Chloe, you need to get these in the oven.
No way. All right.
All right, a little bit of salt.
Not too much.
Yeah. All right, now we need to get onto this salsa.
Traditionally, sardines are served with either a cooked tomato salsa or a fresh salsa. We're going with fresh today.
Anywhere in the Mediterranean, the tomatoes, seriously, they blow my mind.
3 winners, 3 losers.
You got 15 minutes left, teams.
We're going all right here.
Brie and Jessica are doing a Thai duck salad with deep-fried vermicelli. They've got a coconut dressing base, which is fantastic with lemongrass, and they've got lychee and carrots as a vegetable component. It needs to be well-balanced and fresh.
I reckon we cut the lychees into little pieces like that. Do you reckon, or keep them half?
keep them half, because you want that texture, yep.
We believe that lychees are a great flavour combination with duck, so we're going to put some in.
Taste that, Jessie.
We believe that this flavour combination works, so hopefully the judges agree with us.
Yum, 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 yum.
How's the lamb? The lamb's going well. It's in the oven.
For a 30-minute cook, we've planned an ambitious number of elements for this dish. There's roasted lamb rack, olive tapenade, the sautéed eggplant, basil pesto. There's lots of elements.
Okay, Anna, are you happy with that?
We've been told time and time again that simple is best. However, today, we're going to put a lot on that plate.
More salt, more pepper. Yep, it's nothing. Needs more.
Lenny, I'm going to start the yogurt dressing.
The goat's cheese yogurt in a small bowl. I put my yogurt, goat's cheese, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and mix.
You want that real goat's cheese flavour to come through. All right.
The dish today that we're creating, you know, it's simple, it's fresh. It's something that we love to eat, and we're hoping that Pete and Manu love it as much as we do.
We definitely don't want the salad super spicy.
No.
Just a little hint of chili.
It's time for me to move on to the Asian salad to go with the squab.
The salad's going to be the fresh element on our plate because we'll have the crunchy squab and then the spicy sauce and then a nice fresh salad to finish it all off. If I don't get the balance of flavours right in this sauce, there's no way we're going to beat Brie and Jessica. Everything needs to be perfect on this plate.
I'm really beginning to worry about this lamb. It's the star of our dish and it needs to be cooked perfectly.
Can you just feel it? Feel it? Oh, it feels raw.
Chuck it back in, Len.
Josh.
Yeah, okay.
Got to get that fish on.
Got to think about this. It's important to get the fish right today. It's the star of the dish and the protein that we picked today, so I need to do it properly. We're only plating up one dish today, and I'm cooking 4 pieces of fish in the pan. I'm going to choose the best one for the dish. It needs to be moist on the inside, and the skin needs to be nice and crispy.
How's that?
It's very crispy.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. I'm a little bit worried about that lamb, Len, because that needs to shine. So we've got to make sure. You know what? I'm going to pop it in for another 5. It's cooked perfect.
I noticed that the girls have opened the oven door a few times.
There's been a lot of opening and closing of that door. I just hope that that lamb is going to be right.
I'm worried about it being undercooked and not having enough resting time, because it's during that time the juices even out. It's crucial to have the resting time.
Vic, I'm going to take the lamb out. I want it to rest for 10. Yes, you have to.
We pull our lamb out of the oven and we're feeling quite confident.
It looks really good. Loving the colour. I'm going to let that rest and then we're going to slice it, OK?
I think we got this.
How's that duck going?
The duck's been in the oven for 12 minutes now, and it's time for me to get it out. I just really hope it's cooked.
What do you think?
It feels cooked.
Can you cut one in half? You probably only need 1 duck breast of the salad, so just cut one in half.
Do you reckon?
Yep, just do it. Better be safe than sorry. Oh, perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yes!
Yes. Well done.
Mama likes. Mama likes.
Mama likes too.
Mama likes a lot.
Mum, is the lamb out? No. It needs to rest and then we need to slice it up.
I didn't anticipate the girls opening and closing that oven door as much as they have, and when I go and test my lamb, it's not quite right. I have to leave that lamb in the oven for longer, which is going to compromise my resting time.
So what, the lamb's not right because the oven's been opened up?
My heart is just beating a million miles an hour. I just can't even imagine what is going to happen if that lamb is not cooked.
I think it's got to go back in a fraction longer.
If we go home on undercooked lamb or lamb that hasn't rested enough, I will be devastated.
Today we're cooking lamb against Kathy and Anna.
I'm just going to start putting these on the plate.
It's a bit early.
And wait, Len. Wait, it's like art.
We've been to every single showdown and we know at that stage it gets pretty tough. So we've got to make sure that we cook an amazing lamb dish.
With 6 minutes to go, we cannot leave the lamb in the oven any longer. It needs to rest before we slice it and put it on the plate. I just hope it's cooked through.
I'm going to leave this Anna till the very last minute to cut. Yep. How's your fish going?
Yeah, I got it. I'm checking it now.
I know Josh is happy today because he's got his good old thermometer with him.
Yeah, this one's ready.
Sometimes I wonder if he'd take the thermometer over me. I don't know.
3 minutes, Chloe. Let's get our plate on.
We're cooking fish against Josh and Danielle. We're making stuffed sardines.
Are you afraid the flavours might be a bit too strong, Chloe?
I think there's so much freshness in that salsa and this stuffing is beautiful. I don't like sardines and I love that.
Okay, let's...
So we've got 3 minutes to make this meat perfect.
Yep, let's have a look at it. We're against Brie and Jessica and we're cooking gay meat.
Tastes good. Our biggest worry today is cooking that squab. We don't know what it's meant to look like once it's cooked. It's just so hard cooking something you don't know what it's meant to look like. I don't
even know what colour it's supposed to be.
We're both just so unsure.
All right, I'm going to put some of these peanuts in through the salad now, OK? Do you reckon we need more light cheese, babe? I think maybe just a few more. Just a few more.
Vic, I need to cut this.
I start slicing into the lamb, and this is a scary part. You know, I don't know if the lamb's cooked all the way through, if it's under or over.
How's that? I like the look. It's still a bit pinky.
Such a relief cutting that lamb and seeing that pinkness coming out of it. It's medium rare. It's exactly what we want.
Vicky, the lamb is looking amazing. I'm so happy with it.
Teams, you've got 2 minutes left, that's all.
Oh my God, this is seriously. Come to mama, come to mama.
Do you want me to start cutting this now or keep it going?
We have 1 minute 30 to go. I can't leave it any longer.
Yep, start cutting it, yep. I'm so scared. It's beautiful. Are you sure? Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
I wish I felt the same relief as Mum. I don't think it's right. I think it's too rare.
Is it? Is it done?
Beautiful.
You sure?
Yeah.
I feel so let down because that is the most important thing. No olive tapenade can make up for undercooked lamb.
Quickly, we've only got a minute to go.
All right.
All right, I'm going to have to.
Okay,
I'm going to have to.
Put the lamb on.
Are we layering this on top?
Oh, my God, this is so good, babe.
You've got 30 seconds left.
Quickly, Jessie. Get it on the plate.
Are you happy for me to dish this now?
To plate this dish up, we need to arrange the mushrooms and the peas in a little garden in the centre. Place the fish on top so that the fish can sit nice and proud. Quick, you got 20 seconds.
20 seconds!
Whoops. Oh my God! Okay, so yeah, make it look pretty. So I think they should be like resting on the salad.
Yep. Okay, wipe.
I'm gonna get the season.
Yeah, season quick.
10, 9,
It's not scented.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, teams. Time's up. Step away from your benches.
I hope it's
I don't know.
Helena and Vicky's dish looks beautiful. I'm not feeling confident at all at this stage.
We've done the best we can, but I don't know if it's enough.
Good job.
Well done.
Feeling pretty confident that we can beat Chloe and Callie.
We know the fish is cooked perfectly because we used the thermometer. We've tasted the broth. We think the flavours are there.
Good one.
Skin's crispy. We're done.
That was hardcore. Half an hour.
Yeah.
We're freaking out for Peter Manu to come taste our dish. Looking down at it, it doesn't look good. The squab's black, and we don't know if that's even cooked.
Bree and Jessica are looking very happy.
Their dish looks so good.
That can't be good.
Sally and Bianca, what do you cook for us?
We cook fried spice squab with an Asian salad. I can just tell Peter Manu were thinking, what were you girls thinking choosing this meat?
You had the choice of any ingredients. Are you still happy?
Oh, we're kicking ourselves a little, but, you know.
Have to stick by it now.
Yeah.
At this point, we feel quite confident about this dish. You know, we know that the duck's been cooked perfectly. We love the dressing. We love the combination of flavours.
We're proud of this dish, so we hope that the judges like it.
Bree and Jessica, what have you created today?
We've done a Thai-style duck and lychee salad.
Do you like the addition of lychee with this dish?
Yeah.
We do.
Duck and lychee goes really well together.
Bree and Jessica, Thali and Bianca, if you'd like to take your place on the stage. Thank you.
We're proud of the dish that we've put up.
We think we're on a good thing here.
Good luck, girls.
Josh and Danielle.
Hi, Pete.
What have you created today?
We've made a pan-seared barramundi with Thai-inspired coconut broth.
I don't think we've experienced anything like this so far. Having Pete Manu right there in front of our bench, right there in our face, it's pretty bad.
Close enough for a kiss.
The broth, are you happy with that? The balance of flavour?
We're happy with the broth.
I'm
I think
happy
it's
with the broth.
Nice sweetness, nice saltiness.
Do you think you've done enough to beat Chloe and Kelly today?
You never know, but I hope so. I think the dish is nice and I hope it can get over the line.
We're feeling confident at this stage.
I look over and see Chloe and Kelly's sardines. They don't look very appetising.
I think our dish looks beautiful. It looks classical. It looks like something you'd see in the Mediterranean, and it looks tasty.
We've cooked stuffed sardines with a tomato and olive salsa.
You're happy with the flavours in there?
Yeah, we were really happy with the flavours.
Yeah.
It's got quite the richness of sardine and the fresh salsa on top.
They are a strong fish, but I think they're tasty.
Okay.
We think it's perfect. I hope it is.
Helena and Vicky, what have you created today?
We have a Zada backstrap fillet with roasted beetroot.
You had 30 minutes. Did you do enough?
Time does go quick. We could have done it maybe a lot more, but I'm happy with it. We didn't want to overcomplicate the dish. We love our dish. I think that Kathy and Anna have a lot more elements than us.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. But it all comes down to the protein. Whoever cooked the lamb the best will be the winner.
What have you cooked for us?
We've got lamb rack with a basil pesto, olive tapenade, and sautéed eggplant. I'm happy with the look of the dish, but those pieces of lamb are just a little bit too pink.
Are you happy with the way yours is cooked?
I would have liked to have had it in the oven maybe a fraction longer. We let Helena and Vicky share our oven, and I think the opening and the closing of the door has slightly affected the cooking time.
Well, let's hope sharing your oven doesn't come back to bite you.
Definitely feeling a little bad, you know, thinking maybe that we're going to send them to the showdown because we kept open the oven. We'll just have to wait and see.
Teams, today you experienced one-on-one matchups. Team versus team, one winner, one loser.
The 3 weakest dishes will be going straight to the showdown.
That can't be ours.
It was the hardest decision we've had to make so far in this competition. The food is just getting better and better.
We really want to avoid showdown today. We've been to every single showdown. We just hope we've done enough to stay safe.
Helena and Vicky, za'atar crusted lamb with roasted beetroot and goat's cheese yogurt. Your lamb was cooked to perfection. What I love about the beetroot is that sweetness that you add to the dish.
The goat's cheese yogurt, I thought it was a perfect accompaniment with the lamb and with beetroot as well. It was a beautiful flavour, but was there enough on the plate?
Their critique is good.
There is not one element on their dish that's not perfect.
We're cooking in the next challenge.
Kathy and Anna, roasted lamb rack with sautéed eggplants and basil pesto. You thought that your lamb looked a little rare, maybe? Well, your lamb today was cooked to perfection. It was tender, well-seasoned, melting in your mouth, just beautiful.
A lot of ingredients on your plate. We usually say that less is more. But not today. Your basil pesto was vibrantly green, your black olive tapenade, salty, your eggplant sauté, full of flavour as well. Sensational dish.
Pete loves it.
I'm not sure if we're saved. It's going to be very close.
It's time for our verdict. Kathy and Anna, you are?
We have finished cooking in the one-on-one challenge against Helena and Vicky.
One of you are safe and one not safe.
Today, Helena and I, we've come into the kitchen with our mindset that we got this. We don't want to go to showdown.
There's no way I want to cook again. I really just don't have the energy.
Kathy and Anna, you are? Safe. Congratulations.
We are safe.
It's pretty sweet.
Sorry, Helena and Vicky. It was so close. We had two amazing dishes in front of us, one with just a little bit more technique and achieving more in that 30 minutes. Kathy and Anna, spectacular dish. And if you could take a seat in the dining room, please.
It's going to be tough to go to the showdown. We just got to stay focused and hope we cook better.
Josh and Danielle.
We're feeling pretty good at this stage. We're pretty confident with beating Chloe and Kelly.
We've put up a good dish. We do not want to cook again in the showdown.
Pan-fried barramundi in coconut broth with coriander salad. I thought your dish was beautiful. The fish, crispy skin, your broth was full of flavour and well-balanced. I could just eat that day in, day out.
There was not much to criticize with the dish at all. The only thing I would question is your vegetable component. Having an Asian-style dish, you should have chosen a better mushroom like shiitake, but it's a very small criticism.
Probably rushed a bit and maybe didn't choose the right mushroom.
But we're very happy with the feedback. I think we knew we had a good dish, but it's always nice to get that confirmation from the judges.
Chloe and Kelly, stuffed sardines with black olive and tomato salsa. Your sardine was fantastic. Flavoursome, well cooked.
I loved the filling. I think it complemented the sardines so well. Your fresh tomato salsa really worked with those sardines.
We nailed it.
Chloe and Kelly, you are safe.
Thank you very much.
Yay, we did it! No showdown for us.
There was very, very little between the two dishes. Josh and Daniel had a great dish. It was just one little thing that made a difference, and for us was the vegetable component.
I'm annoyed that we have to cook again. We put up a good dish and it was presented nice. The judges said the flavours are there.
You should have thrown in a different mushroom.
Brie and Jessica, Thai duck salad with deep-fried vermicelli. Duck in 30 minutes. Risky indeed. You've done a good job with it. That skin was rendered and crispy, and that duck was rested and well cooked.
Your salad, I thought it was generous, flavoursome, and well balanced. I thought your dressing was delicious, but I would question the size of your lychees and how many were in there.
If that's their biggest concern, then it would have been amazing. We're trying to keep a straight face and not give away that we're absolutely defeated.
Tanya and Bianca, deep-fried spice squab with Asian salad. You've never cooked squab. You've never eaten squab. What were you thinking?
We weren't thinking. We shouldn't have done it.
Crazy.
We're stupid.
You were questioning if the squab was over or under. Well, let me tell you. It was melting in the mouth.
That sauce was the perfect accompaniment for that squab, and I like the freshness of that salad.
I have never been this shocked in my whole life. We were expecting a critique like, worst dish in the competition. What were you thinking? Definitely had an angel on our shoulder today.
It was an excellent dish, but so was Brie and Jessica's.
It's really hard to see who's going to win this, but we really, really hope it's Thalia and Bianca.
Thalia and Bianca, you are safe.
We've just beaten Brie and Jessica.
Top of the class.
Congratulations, girls. It was an excellent dish. So was yours, Brie and Jessica. But one team had to win. Just that much in it. Your lychees were too large and dominant in your salad.
We feel pretty devastated. We put up a dish that we're really proud of. We put our
heart and soul
into that. And now we have to think of something else.
The mums are pretty deflated. They're in showdown.
Brie and Jessica, Josh and Danielle, Helena and Vicky. You must now compete again.
This is a frustrating position for me to be in. We put up a good dish and we're still having to cook again.
The weakest team from this showdown will face Carly and Tresnay in a sudden death cook-off.
Now, Thalia and Bianca are safe. We don't want to verse Josh and Danielle. Our gatecrasher friends are probably, we think, the best cooks in the competition, so we do not want to verse those guys in SD. Not at all.
To win my kitchen rules, you will need to master entree, main and dessert. But to win today's showdown, you will only have to master one. One course per team.
Teams, we want you to decide between yourselves.
Entree.
Vicky and I love our desserts, and we feel confident with desserts in this competition.
The first thing that comes to mind is a dessert, then maybe an entree, because we know we've got something up our sleeve for that. Main is the last thing that we want to do.
We'll do dessert.
We'll do entree.
Please, this is mine.
Very quickly, Bree and Jess grab entree. The twins grab dessert, and Josh and Danielle sort of looking around and, oh, I suppose we'll do main.
I feel as though we didn't have a choice, but sometimes you got to pick your battles, and we've just got to fight in the kitchen and have the other teams questioning whether they chose the right thing at the end of the day.
Teams, you have 1 hour for the showdown. Your time starts now. We've got 3 teams here trying to avoid sudden death, and there's a lot of energy in that kitchen.
So, Bree, I'm just going to start on the Cavatelli Pasta.
Sounds good, love. We're going into the showdown totally different to how we went into the last challenge. We're pretty devastated right now, so we've got a dish in mind, but we're going to the next challenge with our judgment clouded.
We do know this dish, Bree. For the showdown, we're making an entree, and today we're cooking cavatelli with cauliflower sauce and pancrettata.
Jessie, you're making the pasta right now?
Cavatelli is a short, spiral-shaped pasta.
Bree, have you ever made this cauliflower sauce before?
Not like this.
This is quite a simple sauce, so this is a risk.
Jessie, I'm just going to make an oil with some anchovies and some garlic.
It's a little bit dry, but I think it'll be all right.
We know that this dish can taste amazing.
Simple ingredients, tasting beautifully.
It's a showstopper, this cavatelli.
It's not ideal being here at the moment, is it? That's all right. We just got to put up a really good dish and get through this part, OK? Today, we've got main, and we're cooking Scampi Risotto. These are hard to break. The first thing I need to do is get to work with this scampi. Oh, they're so sharp.
A risotto's tough enough, but adding into it scampi, it's a crustacean and probably very similar in texture to prawns. Yeah, they're really setting themselves a big challenge.
They're pretty hard. Like, seriously. I don't think we're playing it safe with this dish. We're doing the risotto. We're going to cook some scampi to sit on top. We're going to make an oil out of the scampi shells. Look at that support, Josh. Josh is in, I don't even know what state he's in, so I need to take the lead. I'm head chef, so he needs to listen to me. We need to keep ultra focused to stay out of sudden death. I'm just worried that if Josh doesn't snap out of this mood, we are not going to get up a good dish.
So this is a dish we usually cook for our girlfriends. Sure is, Vic. Today for showdown, we're cooking a frangipane tart with stewed rhubarb and cream. It is a girly dish, you know, frangipane tart. It's pretty. Frangipane is beautiful, moist almond filling used in a lot of French desserts. I love the gooey, moist texture with the beautiful pastry. We have to nail both of these elements to avoid sudden death. Now, usually we would do it with some peaches, but today we're going to use beautiful rhubarb. While Vicky gets started on the rhubarb sauce, I'm going to focus on the pastry because it's one of the most important things about our dessert. It's what holds the whole tart together. All right, Vic, I'm getting onto this pastry. Only having 1 hour, it's definitely a risky thing making pastry. So today we've got to make sure we do a great job.
Helena, you seem to be struggling with that pastry.
The pastry's just way too soft. It's like a paste.
No, you get some.
It needs more flour.
I've made this pastry dough before and it just doesn't look right. Vic, I'm worried about this pastry. Stressing out, freaking out. If the pastry doesn't work, it's going to be a massive disaster. You know, we need that pastry to be at the bottom of our tart. Unless we're not going to have a tart. I'm going to start that again because it's not doing what I want it to do. I can't risk using this, so I need to get on to a second batch of pastry. I'm worried that we're running behind.
Come out, you little scampi.
Josh and Danielle are doing a scampi risotto. They are pushing themselves. They're doing a scampi stock, they're doing a scampi oil, and also pan roasting a scampi tail to put on top of the risotto. And I think it's going to be full of flavor if it's done well.
So I need the stock out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, OK.
I need to get this scampi stock on as soon as possible. There's only an hour, so I need to develop those flavours as quick as I can.
You're going to need a fair bit for the risotto.
Yeah, I know. But I'm angry, I'm upset, I don't want to be here.
Josh seems pretty stressed.
How are you feeling, Josh?
Yeah, good.
Josh.
Josh's headspace, not good. He needs to turn this frustration around because if he doesn't, he's going to spiral downwards and take Danielle with him back to sudden death.
Come on, Josh.
If we were to fight against Josh and Danielle, that would break our hearts. Hopefully they can pull it together.
Give me something.
Here we go. 3 courses, entree, main and dessert. Brie and Jessica are creating a pasta.
Josh and Daniel are doing a Scampi Risotto. Helena and Vicky are doing a frangipane tart.
It's great to see these teams going all out.
Come on, Josh. We need to pep up. Not feeling the vibe.
I'm feeling the good
We need the vibe.
I hope Josh and Danielle can pull it together. They are our closest friends. We'd hate to cook against Josh and Danielle.
Hello, kids.
Hello.
How are you feeling, guys?
A little bit angry.
You were in sudden death last week.
Yeah.
You need to get your head together because you don't want to go back.
No, we don't. No.
All right?
Yeah.
Forget about earlier on. Produce the best Scampi risotto that you can make, and you won't get there.
To hear Manu say that, my focus is starting to come back. Thank you.
Thanks, Manu.
Competition means a lot to me. Food is my life, and that's what I want to do with my life.
Scampi oil needs as long as it can just to infuse those flavours.
I need to get over this angry mood and put love into this plate. There's your love.
Thank you.
Now chop that stuff.
I'm definitely seeing a different Josh. He has turned himself around. I think we're going to be on to a good dish.
We don't want to go home, Danielle, not at all.
No, it's not our time yet.
How's those little darlings going?
They're good. We're cooking this dish today because we want to show off our pasta skills. I have a special way of making cavatelli. I make the cavatelli shapes using a sushi mat.
Have a look at Jessica do the little cavatelli.
Yeah, it's very clever, actually.
A little nifty little trick there, hey?
Yeah, it's a very, very good trick. While Jessica's working on the pasta, I need to start the blanched cauliflower for the sauce.
How's the cauliflower looking, Brie?
It's going good, babe. All right, I'm going to blanch that for a minute, Jessie. I blanch it until it's just undercooked. Then I drain it and pop it on a tea towel so that I can get as much moisture out of it as possible.
Just make sure that cauliflower, it's drained heaps. There's no water and...
Yeah, I will. We don't want moisture in the cauliflower because it will affect how it cooks in the sauce later on.
React with the oil.
Yeah, and it will just go foul. We just have to cook the best that we can cook right now, Jessie.
Yeah, the way that we know how.
We just got to hope that it's enough.
Today we're serving individual frangipane tarts. I'm a little worried about the second batch of pastry.
Okay, Vic, yeah, that's a lot better.
It's still very soft, but I don't have time to make a third batch of pastry. I'm just gonna go with this one.
All right, 40 minutes.
I just have to roll it out and get it straight into the pastry tin and then in the oven to blind bake it.
I know I shouldn't do this, Vic, but we're pretty thin for time.
Elena, she's freaking out. I don't think the pastry dough looks right. The way she's putting it into the cases is just messy.
Helena, that pastry could not send us to sudden death, all right?
Teams, be bold and be brilliant. You have 30 minutes left.
Everything's under control, Jessie. Once the cauliflower is done, I need to move on to the pan grattata. This will be in the oven in a second, Jessie. Pan grattata is a breadcrumb topping for pasta dishes.
Out of the 3 teams, it seems that Brie and Jessica have got probably the simplest dish. It's a pasta with a simple sauce and some breadcrumbs over the top.
But if it's done well, it's just fantastic.
Look at this rhubarb.
Helena and Vicky are doing a frangipane tart with a rhubarb coulis.
It's a nice way to finish off a 3-course meal.
It is beautiful. The pastry is melting in the mouth, and that the frangipane mix is not overcooked, so not dry.
Now I'm going to do 1 cup of almond meal.
Once the pastry mix is in the oven, Vicky starts doing the frangipane filling.
Helena, I've just crushed some pistachios into the filling.
That filling's got some amazing orange flavour and pistachios. I'm hoping Vicky's frangipane mix will save the day.
All right, Vic. That is so good.
I open up the oven to check the pastry and the tart cases are just cooked enough.
All right, this is where we cross our fingers and we hope for the best.
I quickly pipe in the frangipane and get them straight in the oven to bake.
All right, Vicky, we still need our tarts to cook a whole 20 minutes with 3 minutes to serve, OK?
Because we had to do a second lot of pastry, we're really running behind.
We're going to win this, Danielle. We're not going home. Look at that confidence.
I like the way you talk.
To make our Scampi risotto, I toast some onion, some celery and some garlic in a pan with the risotto rice. I then add a ladleful of Scampi stock at a time while stirring constantly.
We haven't seen a lot of risotto in this competition, and there's 2 ways. You either get a good one or a bad one. And the way that Josh is using is adding a ladle stock at the time, so all the starch is coming out slowly. I hope he's got the technique right.
It's just about getting that risotto done. I don't think I've ever been head chef before, so hopefully we're on to a winner.
Yes, chef.
Yes. Say it again.
Yes, chef. Chef Danielle.
I'm so worried with time right now. I just hope that pastry and frangipan cooks in time. These have to be perfect.
Your safety is on the line. You've got 15 minutes left.
Put in the cavatelli in now.
15 minutes on the clock and we're frantic. Where's the time gone?
You just focus on the sauce, okay?
For the cauliflower sauce, I fry off garlic, anchovies and red chilli in some olive oil and anchovy oil. Once the oil's been infused, I add the cauliflower.
This just needs to crisp up now.
The sauce will be ready once the cauliflower's got a bit of colour to it.
Bree starts concentrating on the cauliflower sauce, and I'm wondering where the sauce is. It's looking dry.
If it's tasty, awesome, but I don't know, is this enough?
There's the cauliflower, the breadcrumbs, the pasta. I'm not sure what's going to combine these all together. It looks as if it's just going to be olive oil.
I mean, how many times has Manu said, where's the sauce?
Jesse, I've got concerns about this.
Why?
The cauliflower sauce is not working out.
Take it off the heat and it won't cook anymore. Just take it off.
No, but it needs to brown up. I think give it a little bit longer.
Ideally, the cauliflower will get some colour, but it's not happening.
Try not to overcook the cauliflower. That's enough, babe. That's enough.
You reckon?
Yes.
I'm fearful that by stirring in the cauliflower, it's just making it overcooked.
Oh my God, what is wrong with my brain?
I don't what do you think?
I don't know. You've probably overstirred it. There's nothing we can do about it now.
Well,
right?
there is. Why don't we?
No, we can't. We've only got 8 minutes left.
Why don't we just do like a plain aglio olio sauce without the cauliflower?
We're not leaving the cauliflower out.
I'm starting to panic a little bit because this is a very simple sauce, and if it's not perfect, we're going to be going to sudden death.
Well done, guys! Woo! Come on, girls, get it!
We've got 3 extremely talented teams in front of us here in this showdown. Each team is trying to create the best example of just one course.
I think it's going to be difficult judging.
I'm just worried about the time.
We've chosen to do an entree for the showdown. The weakest dish will be chosen by Pete and Manu, and they will be going to sudden death.
Jesse, I've got concerns about this.
I'm so desperately worried about the cauliflower sauce.
It needs salt.
No. It's salt. It's got honey. We've got heaps of salt. It's got
You're
heaps.
saying it's lemony, though?
Yeah, I know, but the salt's not going to cure that, babe.
OK, well, stirring it isn't either.
This sauce is wrong. We're worried, but this is what it is.
These have to be perfect. Right now, I'm feeling so worried. I'm worried that our frangipan tart's not going to cook in time. This is a tester, so...
All right. Cut him in half.
I'm just hoping that I cut into it and the frangipan is cooked to perfection. Okay, still a bit raw. The frangipan needs to be moist, but this is far too gooey.
Len, look.
So we decide to leave the other tarts in the oven till the last minute and just hope that they don't overcook.
Guys, got 5 minutes left.
Calm down a little bit now, which is nice.
For the showdown, we're making Scampi Risotto. That's good. It's delicious. I'm so happy that it's all come together.
I think we're slowly clawing our way back into the competition.
Slowly clawing.
I know, thanks.
Nice one.
I think you should start cooking that scampi because it's got to get on the plate soon.
Yep. It's very important to cook this scampi to perfection. It's called a Scampi Risotto. It needs to be done properly.
Got to make sure that they're perfect.
3 minutes to go. All right, just start putting the pasta through there now. No more oil.
Right.
Definitely no more oil.
Yum, and it's even a pretty colour.
We're really happy with the rhubarb sauce, so we pop it into the jug. It just looks so much better, and Pete and Manu can pour as much as they want onto the tart.
Quick, Len.
I take the frangipan tarts out of the oven, and they look so cute.
These are exactly how we want them to look.
I just hope they're cooked perfect.
So you've got 1 minute to go. It all comes down to this.
Quick, other plate. Quick. We've got to put the head and the piece on there, please.
This is crucial, yeah?
I'm not 100% happy with this dish. I think that it's got major flaws.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Time's up. Step away from your benches. Well done, guys. Well done.
Time finishes, and I think this dish is amazing, but I also thought our last dish was amazing and we didn't get through, so you never know.
I just hope it's enough.
The pasta and the pan grattata is good, but we know that there is issues with this sauce.
Hopefully they don't think it's dry, but you know what? We don't know. We don't know anymore.
We don't know what we are at the moment.
Are we good cooks? I don't know right now. That's how
I thought we were. Now it's time for the judges to eat our food. It's nerve-wracking.
But we don't know what they're going to think of it because they've obviously got their own opinions.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One of you three teams is going to sudden death. Do you think this is good enough to keep you out of it?
We hope
really
it
hope
is.
so.
We really hope it is. We know that there's issues with the sauce.
But look, it looks visually beautiful and the pasta's good. We just hope that this gets us through and keeps us safe.
We didn't want to cook main, but we're feeling quite confident in the dish that we've put up. We haven't just made a risotto. We've maximised that scampi as much as we can.
Risotto. Hard to get right. Is this one right?
We think so. Yeah, and I think we did ourselves proud with it. We've done all we possibly could in 1 hour.
Right now, we're feeling so worried. We just hope the frangipane tarts haven't overcooked. Our career is in the hands of a tart. Looking over at Manu, he won't stop coughing and...
Sorry, ladies.
Oh, God, there's something wrong with it.
We've had just 60 minutes to cook one dish from a 3-course meal, an entree, main or dessert. Now we're about to find out whose dish was the weakest.
As you know, the team that didn't impress will be fighting it out against Carly and Tresnay in the next sudden death.
Standing on the sideline, we are so anxious to see who we're going to be versing. We're really hoping that Josh and Danielle are safe.
Cooking against Colin and Tresnay, these girls, you know, they could definitely take us out, so we don't want to go to sudden death.
No.
We're not ready for that.
Bree and Jessica, you wanted to cook the entree. You created cavatelli with cauliflower sauce and pan grattata. I think everyone loves pasta, and I think, Jessica, you created something wonderful. The attention to detail you gave to each and every little one of those morsels was superb.
I actually cannot believe it.
But not everything, ladies, was perfect.
Your dish was very dry. The cauliflower was overcooked and watery. And I can't believe I've got to say what I'm going to say. Where was the sauce?
Bree and Jessica have done so well from the beginning of the competition, and I suppose recently they seem to have... Well, yeah.
They're on the down.
So I have absolutely no idea who's going to end up in sudden death.
Josh and Danielle, you had to make a main course. And you guys created Scampi Risotto. You started this challenge today angry and upset. And don't know how, but you ended up creating probably the best dish of the competition. And the fact that you rushed to do your scampi stock and then decided to do scampi oil, and then you thought of putting some tails on top. You just went all the way today. It was just perfection.
You have set a new benchmark in this competition. That dish was out of control.
I'm happy. Is a happy dish? Yeah, I feel great. I feel really great. I think we knew it was a good dish, but when you're standing here, when you hear good things, it's really good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them.
Head chef, what can I say? This is what happens.
Helena and Vicky. Frangipane tart with stewed rhubarb. It's good to see you put yourselves forward to do dessert. I think your pastry was beautiful, well cooked, crumbly in the mouth, nice and soft and just full of butter.
I was looking forward to the filling, that gooey, flavoursome frangipane. But what I got was dried. I needed a glass of water. Lucky that you made a beautiful coulis on the side. Pouring it over the tart made it manageable.
Hearing our critique from Pete and Manu, who knows whose game it is at this point? I'm crossing my fingers. We don't want to go to sudden death.
There's no doubt one of you is clearly safe. Josh and Danielle, well done.
Thank you.
So, 2 teams remain. Brie and Jessica, Helena and Vicky.
Pasta v Frangipane. It's going to be close to see who goes up against Colin Tresnay.
And that team is... Brie and Jessica.
Hearing we're not going to sudden death, it is the best feeling in the world.
I think your frangipane was a little dry, but the addition of the cream and the coulis gave it some redemption.
So close. The sauce. It fell flat. And that's very unusual from you guys. I promise you, a simple glug of olive oil would have really made a huge difference.
Cauliflower sauce let us down, so we're going to sudden death. But we know we're good cooks. We've got lots of tricks still up our sleeves, and it is certainly on. We will not be going down without a fight.
Colin Tresnay, have you got what it takes to beat Brie and Jessica?
We surely hope so.
Yeah, give it a red hot go. We're going to do it. We have to.
We do not want to go home. It's no option.
Oh my gosh, I just want it so bad.
I hope Carly and Chesney come out with all guns blazing and send them home.
Send the mums home.
Tomorrow on My Kitchen Rules.
We're ready to show everyone that Brie and Jess are back.
The mums come out fighting.
Let's roll, sister.
And Carly and Tresnay weave their magic.
Go all the way around. Make your dreams reality.
But as things spiral out of control,
Fuck me, Jess. Wow.
it's a nail-biting race to the finish.
It's fraud. Oh my God. That's a mess. I don't care, man.
And one team will be eliminated.
Oh my God. I was so looking forward to your main course. But unfortunately, I was really, really disappointed with what I got.